forgot to change my name from last time I was on DP. Do they have a World War II area?
Yeah, they do. Right down the bottom. I've killed more Hornets with the Spitfire than I have killed World War II planes. Because I usually fly them to the normal jet guns area and just fuck with them. Oh, no cockpit. Good shit. Thanks to the fact it's winter, we might be able to run the engine a little hotter than usual. And fight's on.
I'm still very much learning this thing.
Sword hit there.
That was rude. I do not appreciate your advances. Flop.
Good fight, man. I'll just circle where you went in so you can find me easily.
What's the difference between the 51E 25 and the 30? Do you know?
I do not have a clue, no. I think it might be if it has the tail warning radar or not.
Yeah, it has an extra panel over here with like IFF and homing adapter A and ARA 8.
Okay, I see you turning in.
I did not see you.
I'm coming from the direction of the smoke. I'm off your 3. Lights on. Wing stall. Just a little gentle one. He does that really well. He waits until he's under my nose when I'm pulling for lead, and then he just rolls out and disappears. I don't know if he's doing it intentionally, but it's working quite well for him. Little bit of an over rev there. That's a very uncomfortable sound in a Merlin. The constant speed unit governor takes a little while to catch up. She doesn't like these rolls. We popped his radiator. So the new damage model is now turned on by default in Warbirds, which is quite nice. Certainly a big improvement. Still could use some tweaking, but it's a huge improvement over what we used to have.
Shoot my gun just so I can say I got some shots off. I didn't need that. I don't need that either.
You got orange on you.
Oh, that's normal. It's supposed to be like that. That's a lot of smoke.
That's a lot of orange.
War crimes.
Hey, I wasn't shooting at you, I was shooting at the plane.
I was really hoping you would have been flying the I-16, just so that way I would have half a chance.
Alright, hang on, let me see if I got the axis bound at least. Okay, I think I got the basics bound, so we'll try it.
Alright.
I have never flown this thing before in DCS, so... I need some curves on this. I don't think it has any trim, does it? Doesn't look like it. I know, right, Paula? See, this is where he's going to have the advantage if he just keeps climbing away like that. I can't keep up. However, if he tries to do some fancy fucking J-turn stall shit here... Oh, I'm gonna go first, I think. That almost worked for him. I almost fell for it. That was quite clever. Don't know if it was deliberate, but it was quite clever. Max! Thanks to the resub, man. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have any form of trim. It is very squirrely.
How's the power burn that thing?
It's really quite slow. Like, you can just accelerate away from me, basically. Oh! Bit of a freeze. Thought I heard someone else flying around. Oh, you guys should see Davey's video of him flying this thing in one of the World War II servers. He tore shit up, dude.
Probably good when ends up pulling up the engine.
I don't know if I'm using emergency power. I only just basically check my bindings.
You just teleported.
What the fuck?
Where'd you go?
I got despawned.
Oh, that happens from time to time.
That's fucked up. Alright, spawning back in.
I bet you can hear the Merlin real nice though.
Oh, it sounds beautiful, dude.
Didn't they have the angles? That was a long time to install. That thing could just witness no so
Your main saving grace is that it's even worse than the Spitfire for visibility over the nose, so I can barely lead you. I have to just guess. In the Spitfire, it's not even a real thing. It's because in real life, the light would refract through the windscreen armor, but in this, it wouldn't. It can't lead, basically. P-51, Cadillac in the sky. His is a particularly leaky Cadillac. Oh, good meme, I forgot to bind my zoom axis on this. I mean, the slip ball is something every aircraft has, well, just about every aircraft. Artificial horizons weren't really a thing when this was designed. Oh, this is hella risky. We nearly collided there.
Yep. Looked like I finally got a hit on you.
My engine is very displeased with me.
So is mine.
I'm gonna hop back in the spit, just because I've still got a bunch of binds in this I need to do.
I'm just... words can't describe how ready I am for the Corsair. Looks like there's a 21 biting Hornet in the main area.
No, I don't, Jazz.
That's a wing stall.
Oop, just badly timed shot. I'm all over the place today. Fuck it. Potato aim. There we go. Oh, that fire went out. Interesting. Bad aim. Is he dead?
Not blacked out.
You were on fire for a while, but it put itself out. Alright, I'll circle the smoke. Yeah, he does. I see you. Should be coming head on, slightly below and in front of you.
Tally.
And the windscreen on this thing is so hard to see through. Let's see whose engine blows first, mine or his. Is that a pilot snipe? Damn, son. Left tap running. Need to bail out and see. Oh, Jesus, Max. I'd say why you like this, but I've done that before as well, so I can't really talk.
I'm definitely a clear novice with this plane.
You just probably don't want to turn so much, so try and keep your speed up and play the vertical more. You should win the vertical against the Spitfire. I think you've got a slightly better Merlin than I do, and you hold the energy better.
I'm mid.
I think we already passed. I can't tell.
Oh, yep, tally.
Yep. Baked on reflections and the tint on the windscreen on this are obnoxious. It's easier to see with the canopy open. That was risky. I didn't realize that was a head-on until too late.
I may have made a doopsie. Under the power line!
Oh, cut that one a bit close.
I reached off. I got the worst possible time.
Oil leak. Whoops, something fell off. He's jumped. I think he might have lost a piston for it to do that. Like he might have blown a piston or something. Well, I might have blown his piston.
I mean,
Ooh,
the same thing is happening
that came out a bit
now
wrong.
as was when I was
But yeah,
Sabre.
like it seemed to be the engine was misfiring. Don't see you.
I don't see you either.
Probably past. Fly towards the smoke, I guess. Phrasing, what's that? Never heard of it in my life. From your wreckage.
I don't know what you're talking about. I actually don't see smoke though.
Oh yeah, it just faded for me as well. Shit. Lights flickering or something, that's
Tally?
concerning.
I can't tell your aspect. Should be near 11 o'clock-ish. Hi.
No joy.
11 o'clock now. 10.
I don't see you.
Turn left. Right off your nose. Level up. Oh, yep, you're showing me your belly. There. Hi.
I'm blind.
I hope I didn't actually hit you there. Merged.
I heard you there. One good thing about having the canopy open. Did any of that hit?
Nope.
I'll believe it when I see it, Jazz. They've been promising it for a while now. And teasing it for a while as well. Yeah, they posted images before. I just wish DCS had proper reflections, like IL-2 does. Out of cannon. Spawn back in, is out of ammo.
Alright, that's it.
Barely fucking see him and he's like 100 feet in front of me. That was sneaky, nearly slipped under my nose there.
Inside of you at like the worst times.
Yeah, likewise. He's almost got the right idea with those rolls, because the Spitfire's roll rate, especially at high speed, is not that good. But he's doing it slowly enough that he's not able to get rid of me. I have to kick in a lot of rudder to get her to roll. Because she just doesn't want to do it. he's trailing coolant. Oh, that would have smashed my prop in IL2.
You want to use something different?
If you want.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting
Sabre verse 15.
frustrated. Sure.
Okay, go 1 verse 1 area. So I've heard, Maple. Pretty hyped. Tell me one. Okay, I don't spawn with bags in this. Good. It was actually. It looks similar, but more wing sweep, slightly longer, bit more power. It was a more stable aircraft. It didn't share a lot of the issues that the MiG-15 had. It would, unless they went vertical. Well, actually they couldn't, because the F5 still doesn't have the power, even against these older jets, really. If it had more thrust to weight ratio or better acceleration, it could do it, but it just doesn't. Don't want to get too greedy with the pulls here. Don't want to bleed off too much speed. Okay, now we're working into a favourable position. Keeping his speed up just enough that he's out of my gun's range. Like, I can quite easily sit inside of his turn at this speed, but I can't get close enough to actually make it count. The F-86 is the faster of the two aircraft, especially at high altitude. All he really has to do is keep his speed up and hope I don't get lucky. That might wake him up a little. Let's try and force him to change things up. Okay, he's starting to turn harder now. I can start to pull. quite a bit of speed behind me. Still outside my effective range though. He's tightening his corner. Just about ready to take a shot at him there. I'll try and zoom over the top. Doesn't really like that. Now he's diving. He's playing basically every trick in the F-86 playbook here. The F-86 could tolerate higher speeds than the MiG-15, so he's trying to drag me to a speed where my aircraft becomes uncontrollable, which it is beginning to do now. I had to fight that with the rudder, the stick wasn't doing it. And that's with the air brake out. Oh. Oh, no you don't. See how when you overspeed the MiG-15 it tries to auger itself into the ground? Because the controls lock up. And now he can zoom away from me. Because I just dumped all my speed to avoid that. I do have the better thrust to weight ratio and the better climb rate, so I might actually be able to pull this out. But he had a substantial head start there, and I'm getting very slow. He can't really get into an offensive position on me, but I can't get close enough to hit him. I can stay offensive on him, but I can't hit him. That was never gonna hit. It was a bad shot. And because I tried to commit to that shot, I just wasted my turn. I could have let him more. He's going to come in again. That was also a stretch. I need to not do this. This is not good for me. Behind me somewhere now. Oop. Oop. Come here. I fucked that up. I should have been quicker on the rudder. I could have had him as he overshot. No. It's basically a reset the fight now. I don't think he hit anything
Did I hit
particularly
you at
important.
all?
Yeah, like 1 or 2 rounds. Oh, bit of a freezer. See, he's not really outturning me, he's just faster than me. So I can't close the distance. I think we're both going to run out of fuel on this one. I can't get close enough to shoot him and he can't get me off his tail. Here we go. Here we go. Now, unlike the MiG-15, the Sabre's pilot has a G-suit, so he can pull quite high Gs and tolerate it, whereas I can't. So some of the Sabre pilots do what the 109s do in IL-2. They'll try and G you out by just doing really high-speed loops. It's still kind of outside my effective range.
You're gonna run out of ammo there.
You're gonna run out of fuel.
I like my chances.
I got too fast. Aircraft tried to kill itself.
Alright, I'm not going down with you.
That actually wasn't intentional.
What, did you overspeed or something and your controls locked up?
I'm gonna deliberately give him my 6 here. Come and get me. He didn't take the bait. I almost lost sight of him there.
Do you want to do some 16 versus 29 after this?
Sure. I'm not leading him anywhere near enough. I just can't get the range. Gotta get closer. And again here he's gonna try and get me to overspeed myself. Okay, this is where I might have a shot. Although he carried a lot of speed into that.
I'm getting bored.
Oh, come on. Now's not the time to miss. There we go.
Oh, pilot snipe.
Oh, finally. Jesus, my wrist killing me. That was some good defensive flying, dude. I could not get close enough to have any chance of hitting you until right at the end there.
Yeah, it wasn't that you weren't pulling enough lead, it's that you just did not have the range.
Yeah, I literally could not catch up to you. It was an interesting situation.
I'm spawning in a 16.
Oh god, no cockpit. Please load in.
Yeah, I was just starting to get bored, so I was like, screw it, I'll fly stupid.
Oh god, the game is suddenly freezing all over the place. That was a bit close. Keep losing sight of him. I'm way too fast. Please don't freeze, DCS. Come on. $1,500 kilos already.
I wish my track IR had better angles.
That's the water.
Ooh. That was a good fight.
Alright, respawning. Oopsie
That was a
daisies.
pretty good fight.
I thought I had a little bit more space to maneuver. Turns out I didn't. Need to manage my speed in this jet much, much better than I am right now. 685 is what I want. If you're good enough with trim, you can actually trim the 29 to fly at its best sustained speed, hands off. So then you only need the lightest bit of pressure on the stick to maneuver it. But I've forgotten where the sweet spot is because I haven't really flown it in BFM for a while. Okay, he's realised that he's going to lose that fight, so he's changed it up a bit. I don't know if I would have done that though. That was a hit. Don't know what I hit, but I hit something.
Need that.
Apparently not, because he's still going. Fumbled the controls there a bit.
Or that.
MiG-29 versus F-16 is one of the best matchups in the game for BFM, I think. Sorely underrated combination. Because they're both so similar in capabilities. But they take an entirely different flying style. Really, really good fight. They're both very good rate fighters. But one is very hands-on and the other is you just barely touch the stick.
I'm instinctively adding rudder in on the 16 even though I don't need to.
Yeah, I do that in the fly-by-wire jets too. Oh, I think you needed that.
Nope.
Yep, that was the stab.
Nope. Oh, if I would have kept my shot up, that definitely would have gone right across.
There we go.
Alright, I'm gonna hop in something different just for the meme.
Ooh. What is it? Oh, Su-33. Okay, let's do this. Get and fly. Oh, hang on, my cockpit's not loaded in yet. Wrong thing. Fuck. There we go. Come on, DCS, don't freeze. Yeah, I lost you. We'll have to reset. My shit didn't load in for like a minute. And my game's freezing now. Yeah, respawn.
I thought you were gonna go with a 27.
No. Not very good at the 27 anyway. That's square, that's the magic Mav mode, where you use the magic seekers to pick stuff up. Hey, Pom! I feel like I'm just about to knock my green screen over.
What the? My track IO is not playing nice today. I wonder how much fuel he spawns within that thing. Oh, right as I was pulling in for a shot, he rolled out. And again. Get on my nose, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I forgot I set that alarm. Alright, let's try something different. Since Pom's watching at the moment, well, he's in chat anyway.
Is this different enough?
Oh god. How about this? Spawning in. I'm gonna regret this so much.
Just waiting to load in.
You can put exclamation mark song and it'll come up with it. It's Nacherny Den by Yanka Jagaleva. Use lead computing, please, only if it works. It doesn't like working at low altitude. This radar is extremely sensitive to ground clutter.
Fox 2.
That's right, I have heaters on, don't I? We'll get rid of those. If it'll let me. It won't. I was gonna just do the good old-fashioned gravity jettison. Holy fuck, that thing can pull its nose around. I'm getting way slow. Whoa, that was close. Let's tighten down the screw. Super sloppy today. Actually holding my speed reasonably well, but I keep drifting in and out of plane, which I don't want. So it means I'm randomly picking up and dumping speed when I don't want to be. Go back to nil power. We don't need afterburner for sustained turns in the MiG-19. At least as long as I don't ham-fist the stick. He's just about out of speed. He's pretty much hovering at this point. So I'm gonna change things up. Go vertical. Light the cans.
Yes, go vertical against the thing that can accelerate in the vertical.
You underestimate my thrust to weight ratio. There's very little chance I'm going to get guns on for a kill here, but I can at least defend pretty effectively. As long as I don't put myself in the drink. He's probably doing some VIF bullshit here. See that? He slowed right down and suddenly he's turning again. I think he's using the thrust vectoring. It's a good move. Oh yeah, the MiG-29 is excellent at rate fighting, especially compared to its contemporaries. Against like an F-16, it's gonna get smoked, but against an F-5, this thing is the rate fighting king. The F-5 cannot keep up with its turn rate, cannot even begin to. This fucking lead computing gun sight. I don't trust it. I really don't trust it against fighter-sized aircraft.
Oh. Bad thrust factory.
Alright, I'm gonna do something different. Yeah, pretty much. I only use it if I've got like a gently maneuvering target, maybe. But in a dogfight, it seems more of a liability than a help.
You're definitely gonna beat my ass here.
Unless my game locks up when you pass me.
A reminder, I am in the A, not the B.
I've got to really work on my power management in the Hornet. I'm always too fast or too slow. Because I'm so used to the throttle being either on or off from the Mirage and the MiG-21. There is no... like, I almost never use the throttle in any of the jets I fly. It's either on or off. So in the Hornet, where you have to manage it much more...
That's a new sound I've never heard before.
Compressor stall?
No. It's
warning? Yeah, that's a warning for it.
That's new.
You appear to have one engine in burner and one in mill.
Should both be in burner.
Well, you might want to write a complaint to Pratt & Whitney, because they're not.
Then again, I do have differential thrust.
Ah! Whiffed it! Oh hey, that's the first time I've ever seen the in-law call out.
Big sad.
MiG-29's contemporary to the F5? God no. Not even close. I mean, the F5 we have in DCS is an 80s upgrade, but it's still not what I'd call a contemporary to the MiG-29. F-15, huh?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Fly something I'm absolutely rubbish at. And the cockpit's not loaded in. No, the 19 and the F5, they're not contemporaries either. The 19's the older aircraft, but the 19 can rate fight much better than the F5 can. Fucking thing's already pointed at me, holy shit. Oh, I regret this life choice. I'm gonna get car lost. Oh, just got away with it. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing I can do against an F-15. Rip.
I think you need that lead.
I needed all of the stuff he shot off.
Do you want to try do some Fox 2 fights just to mix it up a bit?
I mean, we could, but I don't know if there's much point to them. Whoever pulls in as the hardest wins, basically.
I mean, we can do MiG-21.
We could, actually.
So, this guns or Fox 2?
Up to you.
Let's try some guns, but I'm definitely gonna get my butt kicked. And it spawns you in with the radar on.
Hey, Sabre, how you going, man? He's doing a pretty good job of keeping his speed up, so I don't want to risk getting too slow. This is... oh!
That's gonna be the mistake that gets me killed.
I mean, you say that right as I wing stall. Yep, doing well.
Well, I said that because I wing stalled.
You know what they say, stupidity is contagious. Whoa. Aim was a bit off there. Okay, he's starting to get slow, high AOA. This is my domain with the MiG-21. as long as I don't fly as
like
clumsily
that.
as I have been tonight. Oh god. That looked a bit sketchy.
That's putting it mildly.
Oh, come on. The 21's such a hard target to hit. It's so fucking small. If your lineup is even the tiniest bit wrong, you will not land one. Well, if I missed you with the guns, I would have speared you with the pedo tube there.
I only need one wing.
Actually, unironically true if you keep your speed up. You want to try again?
Where you want to fly now?
How about I take an F5 and you take the 21? So you can get some good practice gunfighting F5s with it.
Sounds fun.
I don't know what's with these cockpits taking so long to load. Alright, I'm in.
It spawns you in with the radar on.
I'm not sure why I attempted to follow that maneuver. That was a bad idea. Oh, you know what helps? Master Arm really helps. 21's much easier to keep eyes on because that burner plume is as long as the plane is. It's a good way to ID them apart from F5s in a furball. Look for the long burner plumes. They're the 21s. I'm getting really sloppy. I'm trying to fucking fight him like I'm in a 21 myself, and it's not going to work out for me. Technically, I should be able to outrate him, but I'm not very good at holding rate in the F5, so... It's a theoretical thing. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. Also, there's a great big dirty speck of dust on the screen right where he is. Oh, I just made it even worse. If you're like someone with the F5 radar, I can't see where they are at all, so you have to unlock to see them. No, you can see where they are. In the guns mode, it doesn't show you the steering dot, but in the missile mode, like when you have the sight on the missile master mode, it shows you the steering dot. And you just put that in the center of the radar screen. My guns are not working? My guns are dead? Oh, you know why? Because the fucking master arm spawns in the fucking training position.
It's the same with the 14.
Ah, I should have had a shot there.
Oh, no,
I've lost you. Ah, there you are. Since he is now behind me, we're going to try and get up to our sustained turn rate speed, which is like 400-ish knots, and just try and spit him out the back. But because he's in a MiG-21, if he's careful, he has the nose authority to pull lead for a shot like that without stalling. He'll bleed a lot of speed to do it, so if he keeps it up, I'll eventually circle round behind him, but... The MiG-21 can really give you a good scare when you're in the F5. I'm doing an absolute miserable job of holding my speed here. It looks like he's actually almost sustaining with me. Which is understandable, because the advantage the F5 has in sustained turn rate is like less than 2 degrees a second. I think it's like 1/2 or 1 or something. It's like barely got an advantage. Whereas with the MiG-19 there's a very pronounced advantage over both the MiG-21 and the F5. Okay, he has the better thrust here, so this is potentially suicide what I'm doing, but we're going to stand her on a tail. Roll out of it, roll into him. Let the stick off a little because I'm graping it a bit too much. I'm slow. Can you hold the emergency afterburner in the MiG-21? In DCS, as long as you have fuel. In real life, it was generally, you would use it for 3 minutes maximum, then 30 seconds of coming out of afterburner to let it cool down, and then you could use it again. But you were also engine lifespan limited, because every minute of emergency afterburner was an hour of engine life. Now, of course, in DCS, that's not really a thing, so we can just fucking send it as hard as we like. But realistically speaking, unless you were in a dire emergency, you would not be using it very often. It's basically just put there to give the MiG-21 a necessary advantage to survive against something like an F-16. Now you can see I'm rating him slowly, but I'm also about to run out of fuel. Very, very slowly, steadily coming around behind him. So about 400-ish knots. Seems to be the magic number for the F5. For the 21, it's like 800 kilometers an hour, 750, 800, somewhere in that range. I tested it about a week ago. That's how I know the difference between their sustained rates. Oh, that was such a fucking badly aimed shot. Oh my god. I should have had him. He must be nearly out of fuel too. He's been holding the burner the whole fight. This might be a chance. Yep, this is going to be a chance. If the radar fucking picks him up, oh my god. Oh, finally! Good fight, dude.
It's not over yet.
I think your plane begs to differ. And I'm just about out of fuel. Tom hates Alabama, I don't blame him.
Nah, this is fine. I need to take a bathroom break real quick.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna grab a drink. I will be right back, guys. F5 is the best. You watch your mouth there. Don't say things you can't back up, Oliver. Give me like a couple minutes, dude.
Alright. Someone stole your spot.
There we go. They shouldn't be blasting you guys' ears anymore. I'll be back with it. You still there, Sabre?
Yep.
Do you want to hop in the 14A and I'll take the 21?
Sure.
Head and fly. It's risky, he nearly got his nose pointed at me. get him nice and slow. Oh, careless. I said we'll get him nice and slow. Preferably without getting myself in front of his gun by wing stalling. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god.
Oh. Come on. Work with me here.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Tomcat's probably gotta be one of the most overrated fighters. I don't care who hears me say that, too.
Ooh. Ah, they fixed the wing pop-in bug, but they haven't fixed the stabilizer pop-in bug. After this one, we'll swap roles, so I'll take the 14A, you take the 21.
Okay.
I'm pretty terrible at the F-14, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you.
I am, too.
Well, got greedy, wasn't watching my AOA. Oop, he went in. Alright, swapping over. Probably take a minute to load in, so I might need to respawn.
Okay.
I don't know why cockpits are taking so long to load these days, but they'll take like a minute or two sometimes. Never used to be like this.
265, 6 miles.
We're flying the Stealth Cat. I'll probably have to respawn in like a minute when it finally loads all the textures.
12 o'clock, 2 miles. 12 o'clock low.
Yeah, because we just merged.
Yeah, it's still not done loading.
6 o'clock.
What even is optimization? Alright, I'm gonna respawn.
6 o'clock high.
Oh, no, not that. I'm in.
It's game time. Target, 6 miles. That's a fish bed.
I know, right? No, I'm fighting Sabre. So I'm fighting one of my friends.
7 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
That's interesting. There's like a slight warp line along the center of the canopy. Oh god, the frames.
6 o'clock high.
Maybe we could actually have realistic canopy distortion after all.
12 o'clock high.
Way fast.
1 o'clock high.
So just try to steal a car outside my heart. Jesus, they are Polar.
He's coming left. O'clock low. $5 o'clock high. He's coming left.
You don't exactly sell a life in Norway sometimes, man.
12 o'clock low. $12 low. $12 high.
Let's get wobbly. No.
3 o'clock low.
Try and fucking spin on me. How dare you?
O'clock high.
I heard a tink.
Thank
11
you.
o'clock low.
Welcome to the stream. We're dogfighting Sabre in the MiG-21. So he's a reasonably new MiG-21 pilot, still learning the ropes.
Because she's wanting to roll right
And
hard.
I am a very bad F-14 pilot. We're flying the F-14A here.
Shoot him, he's right there.
Yes, Jester, I'm working on it. I forgot to switch to high gun rate. I probably could have killed him if I did. There we go.
Looking good, he's on her nose. You got this. Shoot him.
Let's see where he went.
5 o'clock low.
There he is. Those thumps you hear are each ring of the
I don't know what
afterburner
you
lighting.
did, but this is honestly frustrating.
All the way up to zone 5.
You just don't want to behave.
O'clock low. One o'clock high.
Have to put in almost full left roll just to keep it from rolling right.
On our 12 sharp.
I think I've broken something with over G because I'm not getting my correct HUD cues.
We have him now.
Nearly. Come on. Come on!
Oh, I'm missing a wing. No wonder I'm rolling right.
You weren't on my screen.
Say again?
You weren't on my screen.
Like, well, I'm looking in my mirror and I have a literal entirety of my left wing is gone.
5 o'clock high.
I may have cooked my engines.
Don't worry, mine just shut down too.
5
I'm
o'clock
just
high.
doing an air
The
start.
game's freezing. Oh, yep.
6 o'clock high.
We cooked one.
Six o'clock.
I didn't compressor stall them, I fucking burnt them. Sabre still going? Probably not. Want to try that again?
I'm honestly surprised I managed to land that.
Nice.
Oh,
More fire is more thrust, yeah, exactly.
I don't know, I'm just not having fun with it today.
Yeah, it was a bit like that in Cold War earlier. Speaking of which, I might actually,
On our nose. 12 o'clock.
after this fight, I might head back there.
8 miles.
Oh god. DCS is shitting its pants again. Bro.
ready.
It's a Jeff!
12 o'clock. Six o'clock low. O'clock low. Five o'clock high. One o'clock high. Two o'clock low. O'clock low. O'clock.
Oh, DCS, come on, please. Throw me a bone here.
O'clock high. Three o'clock low. O'clock high.
She just doesn't want to do it.
Fight. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock low.
Uh-oh. Well, that was sketchy as fuck.
Shit, he's on our 6. Beats over that pilot shit.
Working on it. Can't actually see him.
He's on our 6. We've been hit.
Oh.
Left wings damage.
That was my
Good
last
kill.
burst too.
Done F-16 versus MiG-29 earlier. Alright, I'm gonna hop back on Cold War. Good fights, man.
Starts to you.
Yeah, we did some MiG-29 versus F-16. That was one of the first fights we did
Good
tonight.
fights to you too.
Alright, while DCS is busy freezing up my PC. Jesus Christ. It went from running fine at the start of the stream to just... No, it doesn't want to. It just absolutely doesn't want to.